Hey guys, this is Zach with Collins Property Group, and we're around town Gainesville. We're going to check out a Habitat for Humanity build today. We're going to talk to Lila Weaver, the executive director with Habitat. Come on, let's go check it out. Hey guys, I'm here with Lila Weaver with Habitat for Humanity in Gainesville. Here we're in the Copper Glen subdivision. We're looking at a brand new build that they've been doing. So Lila, tell us a little bit about the background of Habitat, how long you've been involved with Habitat as well.
Well, our affiliate started in August of 1989, so we've been around for a good while. Myself, not so much. I started last January. That was a year ago, so I'm just a year in and have been executive director for a year and excited to get this year off to a great start.
We love the work that you guys are doing. So kind of walk us through, here we are at the house. It looks fantastic already, but how long does it typically take for the home to be built? What's the typical walkthrough timeline that you do?
So we typically set a timeline once we secure funding and have a homeowner. We usually project, we'll go anywhere from 6 to 8 months. We project, or we'll try and set a goal of 6 months, knowing that weather will obviously, or donations will hinder that a little bit. So our goal is maximum 8 months.
8 months.
Yep.
So how are we looking if you guys want to come inside and check it out?
Absolutely.
So kind of just walk us through the status of it right now. Off camera, we were talking about the floors are about to go in as well. Probably be done in the next couple of weeks, you said?
I hope to have my CO, certificate of occupancy, within the next 2 weeks. What is left to do is the landscaping outside. Driveway just went in, sidewalk. So tomorrow the flooring goes in, the finishing of the countertops, and then we'll have finishing touches for the next week or two until we get that CO. And then from there, we'll start the preparation for what we call a dedication. So we have a particular ceremony where we hand over the keys to the homeowners after closing and invite the community to come and participate and welcome them into their new home.
So you mentioned homeowners. Has a family already been chosen for this home as well?
Yes. Prior to starting a home, we have to identify the homeowner. They have certain requirements that they have to meet. One of that is a sweat equity. The Habitat method is that they have to help build their home and someone else's home, so they can volunteer here on another job site in our Habitat Restore. And so they very much are hands-on, doing the build themselves. This particular couple have gone above and beyond the 260 requirement. They're closer to 400. So they're very anxious and happy and ready to get moved in.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So kind of give us some background on the family that's been chosen. I understand there's some impairments there, and you guys have to do some improvements to the house to kind of get their comfortability level, livability a little easier as well.
Absolutely. The Jackson family, like our homeowners, when they make application, we work with them. They get to pick out colors, fixtures, make certain decisions. So it's kind of like custom build. And for these particular homeowners, we were able to work with them to add some features to address they're both hearing impaired. So being disabled and both husband and wife having an inability to hear, for example, someone knock on the doorbell flashes. So they should be able to see if someone comes to the door. And additionally, we in the back, she works a lot from home and has to have an interpreter so that it doesn't disturb the family if they're watching TV or working on schoolwork, that sort of thing. She can actually shut the door and have a private place to where she's doing business or working with anyone that needs to communicate with her. For example, this footprint of this open space is a little bit more open so that the vision of sight can be seen, and just little things like that. He also has some other health issues, and so we made sure to address that with the levelness of the lot and the driveway so that he would be able to, as he ages, get in and out of the home. So that type of need we address with individual homeowner, and so we really are proud of the fact that we make sure that we're able to address those types of things.
So there, you mentioned earlier, I find it fascinating. So each family has to put in their own time as well,
Yes.
help build the house that they intend on living in,
Correct.
as well as another project in the community.
Yes, so guidelines for us, and they can be unique to each affiliate, but the concept and the format of Habitat overall anywhere is that homeowner is to put in sweat equity. That's how we make this more affordable. There's volunteer hours that they have to put in, and that is on their home and another homeowner's house as well. They can volunteer at the restore, but they have to do a total. Each homeowner that's on the mortgage has to do 260 hours. These particular homeowners are close to 400. They are here every time we are. And a little short story that I really feel compelled to share, because it was an aha moment for me. You know, we had the walls framed, we were framing the roof, we were here on a Saturday, the homeowner was here, our next homeowner that we're about to start building was here as well. And we have local partnerships with restaurants that will donate lunches. And so we had a meal sharing. Well, we actually set it inside the structure of the home as opposed to outside. The weather was, a little bit cooler, but also too, we had an existing spot to put it that was level. Well, it just so happened to be our homeowner's 30th anniversary. And it was their first meal together in their home. And so that one kind of just brought tears to my eyes. So it was very special. Yeah.
Wow. I love everything that I'm hearing so far about it. So let's say I wanted to get involved. A couple years ago, we did do some volunteer work actually in this community, some preparatory work for the workers coming in. Talk to me about, like, what is the ratio of volunteers helping opposed to people that are employed with Habitat. You see a lot of volunteer work from the community coming through, that outreach as well. If you could go into that.
Yes, so we have a long history of working with community organizations, businesses, where they'll come out and do some team building, but have a whole group of anywhere 10 to 20. Past that, it's a little too many. But we have great companies that like to come out. Some want to come monthly, some just want to do annually. But we work with, and it's really important to me to kind of grow that community involvement and have the community be a part of this. But so that is one way to volunteer. It's just one time. If it's a church organization, your local business, if we've had some banks that have been really supportive that have come out this year. Any type of work environment, if you want to come out and bring some team, we can work with you to volunteer for a one-day event. Additionally, we have what we call our faithful few. There are volunteers that are retired. They are looking to get involved on a more regular basis, that they can come out 1 to 2 to 3 times a week and actually are here. We call them our team leads because they sort of know how to open up and close down and run their seasons. They're professionals. They're my employees, but I just don't have to pay them. That's the beauty of it. They just show up and they're wonderful. And then we have a director of construction and a on-site manager. So those two are pretty much staff that are here that supervise the project all the time. So really excited about that. But we also have community volunteers that come in that get into a little situation where they need to do community service hours. And so we have a good base of those that either come out here and volunteer and work, or they work at a restore. A restore is another opportunity where we have our store where we resell furniture, new items, recycled, donated items. So that is a 6-day-a-week operation that we're constantly looking for volunteers.
And I'm glad you brought up the restore as well. That was my next question.
Okay.
So give me so you kind of explained about the restore. If I'm unable to come and actually work on the build, can I donate materials for the project?
Absolutely.
Donate things to the restore as well.
Yes.
How does that work?
So that's a great question, because that's really a main focus for us this year. I've really asked and tasked Kendrick, our director of construction, to work the way that we make Habitat Homes affordable are the volunteer hours, right? When you weigh that against what skilled labor that you're paying for equates to, it's thousands and thousands of dollars. The other way that we make it affordable is we get gifts in kind. And so if you own a business that you want to donate flooring or roofing, or this particular house, we had a donated roof, gutters, the list kind of goes on, countertops. So that really helps us as far as our needs to build and construct homes. As far as the restore, we regularly, daily go out and pick up materials. So for example, if you're moving and you're downsizing, and so you have items of furniture that are in great shape, but you're looking and don't have space for them, we will come pick those items up, and those are donated and are new to someone else. We have a regular base of shoppers, and they're constantly stopping by to see what kind of furniture options are. We have paint, we have builder surplus that we get, flooring, building materials, doors, windows. Anybody can donate any of that and or come and buy. So we're looking for businesses to partner with. We're looking for just homeowners that are needing something new and want to give us a sofa or a couch. Or you're remodeling. A lot of remodeling seems to be going on right now. And so we get cabinets donated, faucets, sinks, toilets, anything that you can imagine that goes inside a home, we will buy, or, we will not buy, but we will take donations and then resell.
So you mentioned renovations. Does Habitat only strictly build houses, or do you renovate pre-existing homes as well? Is that something that you do, or is that?
So another great question. Something that as I took on this last year, have really took to heart, is a new program that Habitat has started in recent years. It's called an Aging in Place program. Basically, anyone 55 or up that lives in their home and needs a safe space to live. As we age, so do our homes. And so sometimes you have a roof leak, or you've had some health issue where you can no longer get in and out of your home and need a ramp. We partner with local organizations like Rotary. We will supply materials. We combine our labor. Other things that happened is that you have a floor that has started to erode, maybe in a bathroom. We'll make those repairs. If you have a leak, you're going to start dealing with mold and mildew. So really, we have felt like this is a way for us to help our community more than just one house at a time. I mean, it can take 6 to 8 months to build one house, but right now we're working with 25 homeowners trying to make their house more safe and livable to live in. And so those applications we're taking online on our website. And really, I've tasked our team to do 100 this year.
Wow.
Impacting 100 homes in Mall County is kind of really our goal for the end of this year.
That's an amazing community outreach.
Yes.
Well, quite fantastic work
you.
You all do. One last thing, kind of give us a rundown of what's coming up. You have the women's build, right?
Yes. Yes. So March 8th is Women's International Day. And so Habitat for Humanity really embraces that day and wants to offer something unique to women. We have not had one for the past few years. I don't know if that was COVID or what, but for me last year, I was brand new. It was a lot to kind of put that event together by March. But as we started looking to what we wanted to do and offer the community this year, we're going to have our fundraiser in June out at the brand new Olympic Park Boathouse. So we're excited about that. But really, first quarter, knowing that Women's International Day was coming in, we put together our Women Build. It's going to be over 2 days. We'll have March 8th, a kickoff party at Carol Daniel Rooftop, where we'll just celebrate women and how we come together in this community, that it is the absolute perfect place to work and live and exist. So we'll start it there, and then we're going to come out here on Saturday, March 9th, and we're going to put loving touches on this home for this family, and then we're going to raise a wall for the next homeowner, and it's going to be a great day of programming and fun. So I would really, really like to see a good group of women out here.
How can you get involved? Just show up, sign up?
You registered, the registration, there's a link on our website that goes through all the details. You can do it individually, that basically covers costs just for food and swag and material. But a team can be a group of 4, or you can sponsor up to 8 to 16 women. Really, individuals, we're just really looking to come out and experience. And so all of the link just goes to all the different options.
Thank you so much for today's
You're
interview. I really
welcome.
enjoyed talking with you. One last time, give us your website so we can keep up to date on what Habitat's got going on.
It's Habitat Hall County, all spelled out.org.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Lila, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a
Such great time,
pleasure.
and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.